Hey gang, Jason here, and I'm with the brand new Case IH Steiger 400 HD. This is the Prestige tractor, but this is really the authentic 450 that we got several years ago, quite a few years ago at this point. Hood opens and all of that. So I'm really happy to see that we've got this release. I think it's great. It's good to see this casting getting a little reuse. Um, I think it's great for people who missed out on the 450, which is now getting up there in price. And in general, um, this is one of Ertl's best castings, in my opinion. One of their best releases was the 450 because of all the detail. Back when the Authentics line started, I mean, Ertl really was knocking it out of the park. You had the John Deere 8530, you had the 450 here. Really some incredible pieces came out. And I think one of the things that is, I don't know, a little disappointing, a little sad to me is that the John Deere guys never got a four-wheel drive tractor to this level of detail. Of course, the Prestige series is now what the Authentic series was, or, has kind of taken its place, if you will. And while probably the best example of the Prestige series is that new 8 RT 410 or the John Deere 8960, neither certainly has the level of detail that this Steiger 400 has. So it's something, the demise of the Authentic series kind of came a little premature, I think. How awesome would an 8630 or an 8430 to this level of detail from John Deere be? It would be fantastic. But okay, that's enough about the green machines. Let's talk whatever that piece of paper was. It must have been in the packaging. Let's talk 400. So this comes in a nice box. I don't have it here with me, but it's got a window you can see in it. It's nice. But now, if you're familiar with the 450, you've seen this. And in fact, if you want to see the review of the 450 and kind of compare the two, you can go back here on the channel and check that out. Now, while we're talking about that, please do the like, share, and subscribe thing, if you will. It really helps the channel out. We're kind of trying to grow this channel. There's going to be some great videos coming real soon from Dubuque, from National. I'm really excited about what I've got coming up. So let's start at the back. We always start at the front. Let's start at the back. 3-point hitch. No quick hitch, though. I think that's a huge bummer. But you do get the best drawbar in the business. I mean, this is as real as it gets. It's even got the holder on the side for the drawbar pin. Just a really nice drawbar. And, the 3-point is very nice. Don't get me wrong. Could use a little paint to get rid of some of that plastic sheen to it. But in general, this is a fantastic looking hitch. I mean, on the shelf, from 2 feet away, it looks amazing. Really, really great stuff. Wheels and tires, at the time, at the time the 450 came out, I really loved these wheels and tires. Now that we're kind of in the modern era and we've got aftermarket options for tires and things like that, I don't know, these tires could use a swap, I think. I think it's the plastic look that just does it to me. But with that said, as far as Ertl tires go, this is some of the best for sure. These are really nice tires. Also back here, of course, you've got all your lights, your work lights, your flasher bar, your flashers back here, SMV sign, lights up here, as well as corner lights on the cab. And then let's move around this way. Like I said, we never go this side first. You've got, if you open the door, you've got the stop for it right here. You've got your handrails over here and the painted step, as well as step grip there up on the platform. And of course, you can see the hydraulic rams in the articulation joint. So that's really nice. Moving on, this is probably a good time to pop the hood. So now, is it the best detailed engine in the world? No, but is it a really nicely detailed engine? Absolutely. For 1/64 scale, you've got all your charge hoses and all that stuff. Really nice. I think it's fantastic. Great exhaust. The exhaust on these are metal. I think that was really cool. It was a really kind of nice thing that Ertl did back when they did the 450 casting and obviously carried it over to here. Mirrors and lights up here, as well as a flasher up top. Decals look pretty good on this, although if you go to the top, there's a little bit of white that shows on top of that decal. I'd like to have seen that kind of eliminated if possible. The front light here, just a sticker, but it does look okay. And then you've got the weights. I think what really would have been nice here would have been the grab rails on those weights. That would have really taken this one over the top. Of course, we've got our intercoolers and all of our other coolers up front here as well. And then if we slide around to this side, you can just kind of see this side of the engine over here. So 400 horsepower. I think it was a 12.7, I believe. 12.7 liter engine on this. Don't quote me on that. That could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Now, one thing I was noticing, if you'll remember correctly, on the Authentic, this door opened, and I'm pretty sure it does on this too. Yeah, it does. Oh, you know what? I missed something unpacking this. There's some packing tape right there. Well done, Ertl. Let me do that, and we'll get back to it. There we go. I have to say, Ertl did pack these well, but they are not difficult to unpack, which I appreciate. So there you go, the door opens. Pretty plain Jane interior once we get to looking at it. You've got the deluxe cab, and then the monitor does have the sticker like the AF11 Combine to kind of show it lighting up, if you will. That's pretty neat. The steering wheel is not a real steering wheel. I just don't get why Ertl. I know people. It's like somebody's like, "Well, you're really kind of hung up on that." I am really kind of hung up on that. This is a $40 tractor. You can't give us a real steering wheel. Come on, guys. You can do better than that. I know you can. Anyway, handrails everywhere. Here's that door stop I was talking about, like on the other side, and then you've got grab rails here, so that when you're going up to fuel, you've got something to hang on to, or if you need to step over to the cab and clean your rear windows, you've got a grab rail there, as well as your filler cap. Again, you've got the hydraulic ram here, and then you can see your fuel fill level. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but it does have like a tampo there for that, so that's pretty neat. Pretty good job. In general, got your case, GPS globe up top, flasher, all that sort of thing. So, there is your Case IH Steiger 400 Prestige tractor. I almost called it an Authentic Prestige tractor. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, guys. What tractor that has not been given the Authentic level of detail, like what tractor would you love to see Ertl go hog wild on and this level of detail? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd be curious to hear that. Alright, guys. Have yourselves an awesome day. And happy tractor hunting.